every time the first 10 seconds are always so we got all the audio right, just making sure. Okay, so like the last two episodes I've kind of listened back, and for some reason there's always like some weird pause in the like first 10-15 seconds. So hopefully we're like past that right now. Say psych right now. So I think this is episode 35 of the Shi-Fi podcast. The Shi-Fi podcast. So basic, right? I'm just making sure it is 35. All right, we're moving on up. We're moving on up. It's time. It's time to. I have a lot to talk about for a little bit. You know, I have a lot to just vent over. First, I want to get this out of the way. The Houston Rockets. This got me triggered super bad this past week. Let me take a sip of water real quick. By the way, shout out to Spotify, Apple, YouTube. I love my YouTube listeners the most. Let's get that clear. My YouTube is my day one. Y'all are my day one people. The Houston Rockets. Let's talk about this, man. So I was seeing this viral tweet, and you know, it always happens. Always happens. So the tweet was basically, you know, they took a minute highlight of a Houston Rockets game, and it was like 3 straight possessions of one was like straight up Harden just coming down the court, shooting a 3. The other one was like Harden trying to draw a foul and then like turn it over, and the third one was like Eric Gordon like trying to call or draw a foul in the paint and stuff. Whatever, I get it. And everybody's like, there was like the caption was like, how do people watch this type of basketball? Oh, this is a disgrace. This is gosh, what was it? Okay, it was basically someone saying, how do people stand this basketball is unreal to me. Now, I agree. I somewhat agree to what he's trying to say. He's trying to say, how do people watch this ugly basketball? Blah, blah, blah. Like, and I get it. The Houston Rockets play a very unusual style of basketball. But, you know, look at the NBA standings. I just want to confirm real quick. You know, it'd be one thing to say that, and the Houston Rockets being like the second worst team in the conference. But guess what? Let me read. Let me just tell y'all what I have on my phone. The NBA standings. Is this right? The Houston Rockets are the second best team in the Western Conference? What? The third best team in the NBA? But they play a style of basketball that's unreal. You know, like they're winning. They're winning basketball games. Don't ever talk about a team in a negative way when they're a top 3 NBA team. Am I crazy? By the way, the Toronto Raptors are the second best team in the Eastern Conference? Okay. Like that got me so like I'm a Mavericks fan. I respect the Rockets. I really like James Harden. And I figured out that I like James Harden a lot because he's still playing the same style of basketball, even though people just hate on him. And it's just a lot of people are like, oh, he's cheating the game. He's doing this. It's just like, wah, 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 wah. And I'm like, they're the second best team in the Western Conference. You can take a minute clip out of a lot of basketball games and be like, oh, this is ugly. This basketball is ugly. I'm 60 years old. Where's all the white people? It's just like, keep up with the times. I don't know, man. Like, I'm sick of the Houston Rockets hate. It's been going on for so long. Once James Harden wins like a title or like goes to the finals, I think people will like shut up. But until then, people are like, oh, that's why he doesn't have a ring. You know why he doesn't have a ring? Because the last the last 5 playoff appearances the Houston Rockets have had, they've been eliminated 4 of those times by the best team, best dynasty in NBA history. I am so sick of people like, oh, that's why the Rockets lost, because of James Harden just doing stupid things. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And I'm just sick of it. Seeing it on Twitter. I'm just sick of it. You know. And that's just like that. And it had like 20 retweets. I'm like, they're winning. Again, if they were losing, I would totally agree with you. I've seen bunch of Phoenix Suns highlights over the past 5 years, not this year though. The past 5 years were like, oh, this is ugly basketball. And I'd be like, I mean, yeah, I agree. They're the worst team in the NBA for a reason. But the Houston Rockets are the third best team in the NBA.
And that's a fact.
Like, it's just like
Whack.
it's whack. Yes, Hannibal, it is whack. It's whack, man. It's whack. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know. This is what James Harden's career is. What would happen right now? His whole reputation is what would have happened to Dwayne Wade's reputation if he didn't win the title in '06 or didn't have LeBron. Because Dwayne Wade was James Harden before James. Dwayne Wade was the master of drawing fouls. He was quote unquote cheating the game. How do you cheat the game when everyone knows you're cheating the game, but they still can't stop you? Like, that is like crazy. Everyone knows you're gonna draw a foul, but he still draws fouls. I don't get it. I don't get it. He's just so good. You know, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Everybody shut up. Whatever. If you don't like James Harden, I still like you. Whatever. It's just, we'll see. We'll see. I just had to get that off my chest. I was just like, man, I'm sick of it. But it's all cool though. It's all cool. Another thing. The whole load management argument. We've had this argument for like 2 weeks every year. And again, I am so sick of it. I'm just sick of the NBA right now. I don't know. These stories are just, they happen all the time. Why am I seeing flashing lights? I don't know, man. It's just, one thing I hate about the load management situation is all these 90s players like, you know what? I would have played all 82 games for free. Okay, I don't think they said free, but I think MJ came out and was like, you get paid to play, or you play all 82 games. And I'm just like, oh my God, shut up. I love 90s NBA basketball for nostalgia, but I hate their reputation. I hate it so much. The whole, we were the tough generation. We played basketball when it was tougher. No, y'all played basketball when there was barely anyone over 250 pounds. LeBron's bigger than all of y'all. He would have been a center in the 90s. Okay, I don't know about center, but you know. Okay, back to load management. So all these like 90s players were like, you know what? Even like 2000 people were like, I'd have played all 82 games, even if I'm not healthy. Wait, what did you just say? You would play all 82 games even if you weren't 100% healthy? So let me get this straight. You're saying you played because you were going to play on 70% health on a Tuesday night in December against some random team that y'all probably could win without you, just because, and just to like what, save your, I don't know, like, and I think that's a big reason why a lot of these players didn't have long careers. Everybody brings up MJ and all that, blah blah blah. I'm just like, MJ is a whole different animal. I'm not even talking about the GOATs. I'm not talking about the MJs or LeBrons of how their careers were so long and stuff. It just makes sense to play healthy, 100%. Now, there's different settings in which you play. I agree. You should play if you're 80% healthy. If it's the last game of the season and y'all need to win to get a 3 seed over a 4 seed, yes, risk that, but not over these games in December and November. Like, it's November. We're 1/8 through the season. And especially these back-to-backs, I think I said last podcast, Adam's going to remove these back-to-backs so quickly because like those back-to-backs are so unhealthy, especially the ones where they to place home and away back-to-back games. That's ruthless. I think the Mavs had that the other day. I was like, this doesn't make sense at all. Like, they played in Dallas like a Tuesday night, and then the next night they played in Memphis. Like, my goodness, like that's a they have to go home after that first game and rest, and then go to Memphis, and then oh goodness. But even if they don't have back-to-backs, I am totally fine with players sitting out. Yes, if I bought a ticket to something and a player sat out and that I liked, and I would be mad. I mean, I get it. I get the madness, but I'm like, at the same time, they're a person. They are a human being, and I am pretty positive he has a good reason. Now, I do understand the other argument. See, arguments, you can support both ways. Not 50, I'm not 50-50 with this. I'm more like 80-20. 80 on the like, I agree you should do load management every now and then. 20% though of that part is the part of national TV basketball games, the ESPN games, the TNT games. I get that point. With that situation, I think the commissioner will have to implement some type of situation where if the team is playing on national TV, see, then again, this is confusing. Oh, this is hard to do, man, because what, you're gonna force players? Like, that's kind of weird to force players to play. Because a trainer might say this player is 70%, and what, you're gonna make him play on 70%? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not 80-20. Maybe I'm 95-5, honestly. And also the thing about load management, it rarely happens it rarely happens. It happens like 3 times a year on national TV. I mean, because the whole Kawhi situation on, everybody was mad about the Kawhi because it was an ESPN game. It was against the Bucks. Rematch of when he played the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals with Kawhi, Kawhi facing the Bucks. You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's just something that, so it's a weird, it's just kind of creepy, honest. You just can't force players to play. If they want to play, they play. So honestly, okay, I'm like 95.5. I'll convince myself with the whole national TV argument. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just sick of it being. It's gonna be a topic every year. It was mainly a topic the last previous 3 years because of Ron. Yeah. So if players want to play, they play. If they don't want to play, then they will lose. It's just like it's the nature of the game. But don't come at me with the whole, oh, this is why he can't compare to MJ or LeBron. Like this is, or yeah, like there's an argument where like people are like, oh, this is why Kawhi is never going to be MJ status. Like just because he wants to rest 10 games in a year, like what is that? I don't know, man. It's just like weird. Okay. 15 minutes in. Good podcast. This is a good podcast. I had a lot to vent about. Okay. Next topic. Okay, this is a little controversy, You know what I do. A little controversy that I'm about to get into. I'm ready. I'm ready to get into some controversy. I love I love talking about controversy, but I don't like to be in it. I love drama, but I don't want to be in the drama. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay. Okay. This is funny, man. I gotta ask my friend from Houston this. Okay. Kanye West, Joel Osteen. Wait, I gotta text my friend if because he lives in Houston, and wait, wait. Wait. Okay. This topic is so polarizing. I love it. Okay. Kanye West, Joel Osteen. Kanye is performing his Sunday service at Joel Osteen. If you don't know what Sunday service is, it's what Kanye's been doing for the past year of like having choir and like he's been singing and all that good stuff. Plenty of highlights. Okay. So Kanye West is having his Sunday service at Joel Osteen's church. Wait, is it Friday? Huh. Man, it's gonna be so big, bro. Okay. Wait. I don't know. Okay. How? Okay, this got a lot of like hate and like, oh, Kanye's performing at the Joel Osteen church, blah blah blah. Okay, the reason why this is so polarizing because Joel Osteen. Okay, first of all, how ironic is the situation? Because okay, so the Cole, Kanye had the Cole. I said Cole, Joel, Kanye. Kanye West did the whole George Bush hates black people thing in '05, or the whole Katrina situation, the hurricane, and then you have Joel Osteen, uh, like denying the Hurricane Harvey victims from entering the church. That was a whole craziness, and so now like Kanye and Joel are like collabing now. It's like, ow. Okay, now what do I think? I think I have a very different opinion than a lot of people on this thing. A lot of people in the Christian community, Joel Osteen is not popular. He's not. He used to be in the early like mid 2000s, and then he started preaching this like prosperity. They call it the prosperity gospel, where like if you become a Christian, you will be successful, which is very false. It So Joel was preaching a false gospel, false pastors. Um, I think even he went on like the O'Reilly or Larry King and was like, "Oh, there's many ways to get to heaven," blah blah blah, which is totally not like the case in Christianity and all that. Now, as a Christian, why aren't you mad, Shiloh? Why aren't you mad, Shi-Fi? Oh, wrong one. Whoops. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is not right. Okay. Sorry. Why? Okay. First of all, when Kanye was like, "Oh, I'm a Christian now," blah blah blah, and he was interviewed several times saying, "I'm new to this. I don't have verses on deck. I don't." He's always been in the Christian world, but he hasn't ever been like in the church. Like it's like this is definitely a new version of him. So he openly admits like I'm still learning about what's right, wrong, what's the customs, the blah blah blah. So he probably doesn't know how negative Joel Osteen is in the Christian community. He probably doesn't know it like that. So I'm not giving him like a pass. I'm just giving him like, okay, he's figuring out whatever. So let's experiment. The second part though is like, yes, Joel Osteen is not preaching the actual gospel. He's like more of a motivational guy. Kanye is going to his church this weekend in Lakewood, Houston. And it's going to be on the news. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on Twitter a lot this week. And it's going to be on IG. The headline will be Kanye performs at a church. Houston mega church. Joel Osteen. Whoa. Click, 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 headline, click, whoa, click, click, link in bio, click, click, click. Click, 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 click. Do you know the majority of those clicks are going to be non-Christians? People, I will say 50% of those clicks will be people who do not believe in Jesus. They might believe Jesus was a man, he walked the earth, but they don't believe he is the savior. The whole point of living as a Christian is to spread the gospel, is to spread Jesus' name. Those clicks are going to, half of the people that click those clicks, those links, are going to watch the Sunday service. Now, I am pretty sure Kanye's not performing at the actual main church service on a Sunday morning with Joel Osteen. He's not gonna like come up and lead worship and then Joel's gonna come up. It's not gonna be like a regular church service. It's going to be on a Friday and a Saturday, apparently. So, and just because Kanye is going to this church doesn't mean he supports Joel Osteen. Oh my goodness. There's bigger reasons why people do things. Don't look at it as a 1+1 scenario. The world is not that simple. My gosh. People have looked up Christianity more than any time ever in the age of the world. Now, I'm not, but like there's been stats around where like people have looked up God, like, these terms more than 50% than normal. I don't know. And I know a lot of my Houston friends, even my friend, one of my best friends from Houston, my dog. I know he's going to reply saying, "Oh, I don't support Joel Osteen and whatever." Because a lot of Houston people are very sensitive to the Harvey situation, and I mean, it looked horrible for Joel Osteen not opening his doors. But just because, I just want to say this over and over again, just because Kanye's doing his service over there does not mean he supports Joel Osteen. He has never come out and said, "Hi, my name is Kanye West and I like Joel Osteen." You don't have to be 100%. You have to agree 100% of things. You don't have to be like, "Oh, Kanye is going to this church. He must believe all the things they do." What if Kanye was performing the Sunday service at a Satanist church? What if he was performing at a Mormon church? What's the deal? If you're not looking at me on YouTube, I'm struggling so hard right now. It's just a Sunday service. He's gonna come in, say what he does, and he's gonna dip. He's not gonna be like, "Yo, y'all better become Christians in this building. Y'all better become Christians." And that's not what Christians do. That's not what Jesus believing people do. Oh my goodness, man. That's my favorite podcast yet, man. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. Okay. All right. Okay. I think that's all I have to say. Yeah. I want to read more about this. What's actually happening? Apparently, okay. So apparently something's happening at 11 a.m. in Houston, at the church. Here is an amazing quote by Kanye that this article says. Quote, "God is using me as a human being." Whoa, no way. Kanye's a human being? God is using me as a human being. As humbly as I can put it, He's using me to show off. Okay. Cool. Should that be simple to people? No. People think Kanye's becoming a member at this church. Just because you support something doesn't mean you support 100% of their values. When are people going to know this? I don't know. When are people going to realize that just because you're a Republican or a Democrat does not mean you support 100% of each's values? I don't know. Oh, I love this podcast. Oh, this is a great episode. It's time to wrap it up. I think that's all my thoughts on it. That was a very interesting topic to me. I think I don't want to talk about Kim. Really hope he comes to Dallas. That'd be really cool. Comes to Potter's house. Oh man, what if Kanye went to the Potter's house in Dallas? That's right by my old college too, right across the street from it. So, man, oh man, I don't even want to imagine what I would do. Okay, let's wrap this up. Yeah, it's longer than normal. Yeah. Song of the week, shout outs. Song of the week. I hate. Oh, set it off. Strafe. That's my song of the week. It came out in the 80s, I think late 70s actually. It was like one of the like first. It was like when rap was like becoming a thing, and set it off. And it was like I don't know how to describe it. It was like one of the first. I hate saying one of the first. It was like in that first span of rap music. It was big in the clubs, the bars, and you know what I mean. I'd have got down to this song back in the '81. Yes, it's by Strafe. Set it off. I'm kind of new to like very old school underground rap. I'm not new, but I'm like kind of just trying to get more familiar with what people thought was like the club bangers back then. So what was weird about like some rap songs back then was like they would go on for like 8 minutes. Like there's 7-9 minute songs. Like there's 7 to 9 minute songs back then. It's just like golly. And we're at 2 minute songs right now. Yeah. So I think it's my song of the week. How long is this song actually? This song is 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Dang. But yeah, so yeah, I think yeah, what's up? Shout outs. Shout outs. What's the shout out? What can I shout out? What can I shout out? What can I shout out? I do not know what to shout out. I have no idea what to shout out. There's gonna be something. Wait, I don't want to shout them out. I need a shout out. I'm gonna think of one. The Cold. Shout out. No, I'm gonna shout out me. Okay. Can I get a shout out for myself? I'm gonna shout out myself. So the first shout out to myself on this podcast history. I am killing the cold. The cold was killing me up here in Lubbock a couple months ago, the past couple months. But I've been layering up, and I have not been cold anymore. I have hacked the system. I'm not cold anymore. Oh, but like seriously, when I see it's gonna be like 30 degrees, I'm like, that's nothing. That's enough. 30 degrees. I can do that in my sleep. I can walk in that in my sleep. Let me put on these layers, and I'm good. I'm good. Like this morning, man, it was like 7 a.m. I was like, it's 30 degrees outside, man. That's nothing. And I put on my layers. I was walking in the cold. I had my gloves. And I was like, I'm not phased at all. I'm not phased at all. But seriously, man, I figured out the hack. I figured it out. Like right now, I'm wearing 2 layers is a constant thing I do. That's normal. If you watch on YouTube, let me do this. Okay, 1 layer, second layer. This is a normal fit for me right now. But yeah, so I figured it out. Now the next level is if I'm here in December, January, that's a whole other level. It's gonna be like in the teens, like normally. So maybe I've only gone up to 4 layers. So I need to go up to 5 layers. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be crazy. I think so actually. I don't know, but yeah. So I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. This was a very fun episode for me. I got a lot off my chest, man. A lot off my chest. I picked the topics that I needed to vent. Like right now, I have a lot of other topics. Next time, maybe in a couple of days, I might record another episode in 2 days or in 3 days. We just have to see. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, positivity, and happiness. And negativity. I mean, sometimes life is negative. Like, we just gotta deal with it, bro. But keep pushing. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace. Have a good one. This has been Shi-Fi on the Shi-Fi podcast, episode 35. And thanks for watching. Peace. Wait, I need this. 1 second. 1 second. Wait, is that the opening one? Let me close it. Yep. Peace.